Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope all of you are good today. Now, there is definitely a lot to talk about regarding Arsenal women. Not only did we win the Club World Cup and we're champions, um, McKay, I'm going to talk about her. I'm going to give you guys an update on Anik Bob. But I never got a chance to do a match review as the game was on for quite a while yesterday. I did most of the watch along, but I did have to go, so I wanted to do a separate video and come on here today, chat with you guys. Obviously, you guys can let me know what you made of the game as well. But there's definitely a few things to go through. I'm gonna share my screen now, guys, and start off with the McCabe situation because there has been news that broke today. We all saw it on Twitter, and you guys might have seen it online. Let me just share this with you guys now. This for me didn't come at a surprise because we've obviously saw on the Batel we seem to want her, and I assume if we want her we're going to get rid of one of our defenders at the back. So McCabe is heading with Arsenal exit this summer. Obviously I'm going to go into this in a bit more detail and show you guys what else it says because it's quite an interesting one. So let's just see here. So McCabe is likely to leave Arsenal when her sorry guys, give me 1 second. When her contract um expires this summer with no new deal on the table. After sources have described as a very respectful discussion. So I'm not surprised about this, to be honest. It will hurt. It's sad because she is a legend of this club, and there's a part of me that wanted her to stay for a few more years. There's another part of me that thinks her time has probably come to an end now. So I'm so torn with this one. It's whether or not I think it's the right thing. It's such a difficult one, isn't it? So I do feel a bit sad that it is coming to an end. Um, like I said here, she's nearly been here for just 10 years, helped the team become world and European champions, and she has been a big part in that. She was amazing in the Champions League with us, so she has been a big part to play in our success. Um, says Dia that she wants to continue starting routinely at the top level and carrying on winning trophies. And like I said, we have been linked to Barcelona and Spain fullback Ona Batel. Um, she Batel was 4 years younger than McCabe, and Arsenal do seem quite interested in her. I don't know where Katie McCabe would go to, if I am being honest with you guys. Um, I don't know where I see McCabe moving to club wise. I know she has been linked to the NWSL. Um, but again, if she goes there, I'd rather go somewhere out of England because it would be hard to watch her play against us. But I don't know where I've no idea really as I'm filming this where she's going. But that was just an update, and yeah, I'm not surprised. I've been talking to you guys a lot, and I've been doing quite a few live streams about players' futures. So we've had these discussions, and I'm sure we're going to have many more about other players because a lot of players' contracts do end. In this window. So yeah, I do want to also give you guys an update. Anik Bob is all good. She has returned home, so that is obviously good to see. Because she did look in a bit of pain, so she went to hospital, got checked, but she's all good. So that is obviously really good news to hear. And yeah, I'm going to go into the game now. I just wanted to give you some updates regarding McCabe. Big up to AJ. I was Sophie. I was there last night. I cried happy tears. Oh, I was so happy. That was amazing. Caitlin Ford's goal was absolutely incredible. I mean, it was a difficult game. We made it a lot more difficult than we needed it to be, but I'm going to go into that. So yeah, it does. It feels amazing. Let me just share some pictures with you of the Arsenal website because I feel so happy knowing that we have won that. Let me just share my screen. I just love looking at us, with silverware. It does feel amazing. Um, yeah, so feels amazing, guys, that we are obviously winners. I just love this picture. I had to share it with you guys. It's amazing to see this team win that trophy because yesterday again we should have finished our chances, but we fought hard. We got the win that we definitely deserved, and it's always lovely looking at trophies. And I agree, we did show character and resilience. To agree with you, middle there. I thought I'd just show this. but yeah, really happy, guys. We got the win, and can't wait to go into this and talk about it. I still think Katie and Emily will stay. Yeah, I do. I do. I think Emily Fox, I do feel she'll stay because I mean she's not been here that long, and I do think she is she seems in a happy place here. I do think McCabe's going. I think we all know that by now. So I think we just have to give her the send off she deserves because she's nearly been here 10 years. She's been an absolute amazing player for us. I would definitely say she has been a legend for Arsenal. When I started supporting Arsenal, I remember she was so young and she went on loan and she's really proven herself to become a legend of this club. So it is sad that she will be going. I think McCabe is respected and loved by so many fans, but I don't know where she's going to go because McCabe is 30, and I think we have seen this season she has struggled defensively, but she's still a fantastic player. So I don't know where she's actually going to go. Like I said, the NWSL have shown interest in her, but I don't know if she's going to go somewhere else. I honestly don't know right now, but we'll have to see with McCabe. But Emily Fox, I think, will stay. With the so many players this season that have their contracts running out, so I think we're going to have a really big summer. And it's obviously nice to hear that the talks have been respectful, and have been quite nice. Like I think with McCabe, I think if we are going to move McCabe on, now would be the time. I mean, it's hard. You're going to be ruthless. I mean, as fans, we do build these connections with players, and we do have this love for these players. But at the end of the day, you just have to accept that maybe it's time to move on. Like I am sad about McCabe leaving. It's difficult to accept, but I do think she has struggled this season. And Taylor Hines has come in and has done a bit better defensively, but doesn't take away from what McCabe is at this club. She is a legend, and she's helped us through so many tough times, and she has had good performances this season. But I'm sure we're gonna hear more kind of transfer talk regarding the women's team because we've got many players like Emily Fox, Pullover, like the list goes on about players that are gonna because the contract expires. So I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really know what we're gonna do with other players, but we're gonna hear some more news. Big up to Gracie. Good to see you in the chat. I hope you're keeping well. Big up to AJ who says if Katie does go because sadly Taylor's not good enough to win us a Champions League and to Russell. I don't agree with that. I mean, it's difficult. I think on the left, I think she is a good fullback. I think if you I think she is good enough. I think with Taylor Hines, I think she might not go as forward as much as Emma Cabe. She's just a different type of player, but I think she's good enough. She's not done anything to show to me that she isn't good enough, but we'll have to see. She hasn't always started. McCabe has started a lot of these games. We haven't got used to this sort of position of McCabe, Fox, and Leah and Steph Catley playing. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see the partnerships that will happen going forward. Now, I'm going to go into the game now and talk a bit about it. I did do a watch long, and I wanted to thank all of you that did join me yesterday for that. But I wanted to go into it a bit more. So obviously we won 3-2, and I'm going to say it's an amazing achievement. I'm really happy for the team to be the first team to do it as well. Is so special, and I'm really really happy for the team. Now, the first half, obviously, we obviously got a good goal. Olivia Smith got us going first, and it was a great strike from her. And we did then concede a goal from an Anik Ball, but I said could have done better. Like a lot of defenders in that position could have done a bit better. But I feel like we were dominant for a lot of the game. Like I do think it was our game to win. Like we were very good. We just weren't finishing our chances. I think this season, what we've seen with this team is that we can dominate, we can do all of that. We just cannot finish our chances. But I do think going to half time, if we just start off better, then we can put in a much better half. I thought the team that she brought was a very strong team as well. Considering we have obviously got Man City this week. So I think Renee did go quite strong, and as she should, because we need to go with a strong team out there. We want to win this trophy. We need silverware, and it's obviously amazing. Now we have got our first silverware of the season. Now, it took us such a long time to go back on top. I think we really struggled with that, and I think it took us a little while to get us back on top. But I was really really happy for Lotte Ruben Moy to be the person to score, because I feel like she never usually scores, and I feel like it was amazing to see her have that opportunity. And I just felt so happy for her. I feel like it was a really great moment for her to. The header was amazing. It really was a great moment from her. So obviously we were 2-1 up, guys, and I was thinking to myself, it would be nice to get a third one just to be safe. And right at the end, we do concede a penalty. Please, guys, do let me know what you make of the penalty decision, because I spoke about it when I was doing a video yesterday, and it's like, I don't think it was a strong penalty. I don't agree with that decision, but I don't think McCabe needed to go in for that tackle. I don't think she was going to do much because there was quite a few players around her. So I feel like McCabe could have avoided that. I don't think it was needed really, but when that penalty decision happened, it just set us back again. We've got to go to extra time, and I just felt like we should have finished that game off really, and it was quite frustrating because again we were the better team. They had some great chances, and it's obviously great to play against them in this competition and learn about their players. But I felt we could have won this game quite comfortably. We should win it quite comfortably, but yeah, they made it difficult for us. And then obviously we go into extra time, and then Ford gets an absolute wonderful goal, which I was so happy for her, because we've not really seen Ford get too many goals this season. So I was really, really happy that she was able to get on the score sheet and get that winner for us. And what a great winner that was. That was a fantastic goal from her. So yeah, I was really, really impressed with Ford's finish and our resilience. Like Kim Nuttall said, we showed a lot of resilience to get through this game and get over the line and get that medal. So yeah, really happy with the win. I will go into player ratings as well. And for those that are watching this, feel free to jump in with them. But yeah, I think it was a very resilient performance from us. We weren't ever going to give up. We've been behind. We score, we go behind. The same happens, and we don't give up even if we do concede a penalty, because it must have felt awful for McCabe to concede a penalty in that moment, because it's sort of the blame's on you if you don't win, in the sense. So I did feel for McCabe, but again, we didn't give up, and obviously we got Ford, got the goal. So I was really, really happy for Ford. She's not always someone we see on the score sheet, but she stepped up, she stepped in, and did such a great job. And that goal again, was incredible. Really good, a ruthless finish from her. So really, I was really, really happy for Ford in that moment. And yeah, I'm really happy for obviously us winning the silver. I hope we can now kick on, and obviously I don't think we can win the league now. I think we're about 10 points behind Man City. We play Man City next, so we could close the gap a bit. But and yeah, hopefully we'll get the job done in the season and win more silverware. I hope this can really motivate us. And yeah, I'm really enjoying the fact that we've won this, and a really great performance. And we showed a lot of fighting spirit, which I really, really liked. So my overall thoughts, obviously, I'm really happy with the win. I'm going to go into play ratings, obviously, because I think with some of the performances, there was some good things. It was a good performance. It was just quite tough, wasn't it? Because again, we could have won this quite comfortably. But just happy we got the job done. Now I'm going to jump in and get on with it. And I just want to say big up to everyone that's watching this. Obviously, I hope all of you do enjoy this video. Do drop the like for me. Thank you so much, AFC Gunner. You got ahead there. Yeah, do subscribe, like, and if you've got any questions you want to ask me while I'm chatting with you guys. Also, to those that want to know, I have done a Chelsea preview, a pre-recorded one, which will be up on my channel a bit later tonight, maybe about 7 p.m. So you can check that out, because we've got a big game tomorrow at 8 p.m. So let's speak about Anik Bob. Obviously, she did go off, and thankfully she is okay. I'm going to give Anik Bob a 7 out of 10. I think she made some really good saves. I think with the penalty, it's always 50-50. I probably wasn't expecting her to save that. I do feel like she could have saved their first goal. But other than that, I think she was pretty good. I think she did quite a good job, to be honest with you. Like, I don't have much criticism about her performance. I do think that she made some great saves and she was there at the right moments and she put her body on the line. And I think she's really shown what an important player she has been. She's really been a great goalkeeper. And obviously, when Daphne's been out, she stepped up and stepped in. And I think she's done a fantastic job. So my credit goes to her for her incredible performances that she's been putting in. Now, Emily Fox, I think Emily Fox put some good crosses in the box and she was quite direct. I do think she could have maybe gone for a few more chances, but was a bit wary and didn't go for them. I think defensively, she was great. I think her pace. I think that's what we can say about Emily Fox is that the pace that she has is so amazing. Like, she's very fast, and that's so important for the team. So I'm going to give her an 8. I think she had a decent performance, and she's showing how important she was for the team. Now, Ruben Moy did get us the second goal, and obviously fantastic header from her. She is very good at those set pieces in those moments. So I thought that was really, really good from her. I felt at times she could have been a bit faster when she was defending. But again, I do think she was better in the game than she has been, and I just want her to continue do what she's doing, be a bit more faster defensively. But again, I thought she had a great game, and obviously got us the goal that we absolutely needed. I thought Steph Catley had a good partnership with Ruben Moy. I think they worked really well together. I don't think she had a lot to do, to be honest with you. I feel like we had it covered. I think we were quite dominant in this game, so I don't think there was too much to do. But I think she was decent. Probably give her an 8 as well. I think she had a good game as well. I think a lot of the time we didn't have too much to do. We did give the ball away, but again, we had that covered, and Nick Bob did make some really, really crucial saves. Now, Katie McCabe, she obviously played with a lot of intensity. Um, I think she was important in some aspects, but again, she did give away that penalty, and again, it's not all on her. Like I said to you guys, I don't think that was a penalty, but it was given as one, and you have to hold your hands up and maybe think to yourself, should I have done that? Should I have waited, or because I don't think that the player was going to score from that position, so I do think McCabe could have held off a bit. But yeah, I know people do feel a bit frustrated with McCabe putting in that tackle because it can be seen as a bit reckless. So I do get that. But yeah, I think other than that, I think McCabe gets a 7 for me. Like, I don't think she was bad at all. I think she does turn up in these big games. She's a leader. She's going to be missed, obviously, when she does go. And yeah, she's a big player for us. So I'm going to give her a 7. Kim Little, again, I'm going to give her an 8. She's so important. No matter what game is, I thought she held the midfield really good with Caldente. Obviously, she did get subbed off. I don't remember which minute it was. I do get the substitution. You want to give her a bit of a rest because at the same time we don't want to be playing these players for a whole game, 90 minutes and more. We've got Man City coming up. We need Kim Little. Kim Little is actually really crucial for this team. Like, we desperately need Kim Little to be a big part of this team, not for her to get injured. Like, if she gets injured, then it is going to be a difficult day. So yeah, I do feel like it was the right thing for this one, and yeah, hopefully we'll see more of her this season. And obviously we've got a big game against Man City, but thought Kim Little was amazing, as she always is in midfield. I'm really happy for her to win this as a captain. She's so amazing and so important for us. So really happy for Kim Little. Let's go midfield with Caldente. I think she was playing a bit more of a deeper role, to be honest with you. I wouldn't say it's probably her best performance, but I think she was good in transition at times going forward. And yeah, I think her passes were good and helped us shape a lot how we were playing. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's like one of her best performances. I'd probably give her a 7.5. I thought she was good in moments going forward as well, but she was playing in a more deep role, so I'll give her a 7.5. Alessia Russo obviously did play in a deeper role in this game as well. Obviously in the first half we saw her and Black Stenius play. I feel like it's not really the best idea to play them together. I do think you're better playing Russo up top. I think Russo, if you want to get the best out of Russo, I do think you're better playing her up top. I feel like she's gonna thrive if you do play her in that position and just gonna take some chances. I think Baxenius and Russo actually had quite a few chances in this game. Like I do think they had opportunities each, and obviously they weren't able to score. I probably give Russo a 7.5/8. I think she was good in moments. I think she had quite a few chances. Obviously the keeper made some incredible saves in this game to make it a bit tricky for us. But I do think that she was very creative and had good moments. Beth Mead, I'd probably give her the same sort of score, 7.5. I think she had some great chances. I thought her footwork and getting into good positions was good. And obviously she wasn't afraid to go toe to toe with them because they're quite a physical team. They made it quite difficult for us. So I think we did a great thing. Beth Mead is a very great player to have in the team. She is so important. The way she gets past players, I think she's technically really gifted. So yeah, I think she's a good player to have when it's a very physical game. So I was really happy that she um, played for a good chunk of time. Beth Mead did play for quite a lot of this game. Olivia Smith, I think Olivia Smith was definitely a stand-up player. I think on the left-hand side you could see how hard she was working. You could really see the crosses she was putting into the box. She was trying to get past players because at times there was quite a few players on Olivia Smith, and she did such a great job to get past them. Obviously, she scored the first goal, and the first goal for me was a really, really good goal. I feel like it was a really ruthless finish, and there was defenders near her, and she wasn't afraid of that. And I thought she did really good in this game as well. I'm gonna give her an 8. I think she was spectacular. She obviously got taken off. She does usually get taken off a lot earlier in these games, but I do think she did really good in this game. I thought she had a superb game for me, so I'll give her an 8, and hopefully we'll see more of Olivia Smith. I think for the future, Olivia Smith will play on the right, on the left or the right. I think it's usually going to be her, Chloe Kelly playing together. So hopefully we will see a bit more of that. A good performance from her. Baxtenius obviously got taken off at half time. She did get herself in good positions. She got herself in good areas, which I do appreciate. And she does bring you the energy. Um, I do I do feel like she can be a bit wasteful though. I think she had chances that she probably should have taken. I'm gonna give her a 6. Like I don't think she was bad, but she has to be better. She has to be ruthless. I think her and Russo should have taken more of them chances really in the first half. But yeah, I'm gonna give her a 6. She did get taken off as well, so yeah, she got taken off quite early in the game. Now, obviously, we did see some substitutes. So, Marnham came on at the second half, start the second half. She obviously was quite good going forward. She had some good efforts on target. I'm gonna give her a 7. I would have liked her efforts to maybe go into goal and be a bit more powerful, but I think in transition she was important and she did help us. So I won't take that away from her. I thought she was good. And obviously in Ford's goal, she did make a good pass to Ford, so I do give her that credit for that. So yeah, I'll give her a 7. I do think she was important and helped us in big moments. Now we saw the players. I'll read out the substitutes. So Ford came on, and Humberg came on at the same time, and then obviously saw Chloe Kelly come on, and then Leia Cadena come on, and then Palova came on, and Amslar came on. So I'm going to go into these individually. Yeah, Ford came on in the 64th minute. Obviously got the winning goal, which we absolutely needed. I thought that was a really good goal from her in this game. I feel like she's needed a goal for a little while. I don't think we've seen her score for a little while, so I do feel like it was a goal that she absolutely needed for herself. And I think to get us, to win the competition by that goal was even better. So, Ford for me gets an 8. I think she was really good. I think Ford always does bring you the energy, a bit of life into the game. She's great at getting past players, and again, a great finish from her. So, hopefully, we'll see a little bit more of that from Ford because we know how amazing she is and how amazing she can be. So Homberg also came on. Obviously, it's a really good option to have on the bench. You look at the bench, you're thinking which players can you bring on, and we bring on Humberg, and it's a great opportunity because she is a great attacking player. She's great defensively, but I feel like she's also really good. Going forward, I think her crosses are spectacular, and I feel like she is a joy to watch. I'm going to give her a 7. I think she came on and made some good crosses. I think what I like about her is how direct she is. She's very good at that, so give her credit for that. I thought she was pretty good when she did come on. Big up to the chat. Hope obviously you guys enjoy my show. If you guys have got any questions, drop them in. Big up to AFC Gunner says player of the match. That is a great question. That is actually a tough one, actually. I thought Kim Little was quite good in the game. I think she was quite pivotal with us in that sense. Olivia Smith impressed me when she played, but I think Kim Little was pretty good in that game. It's hard to pick though because we were dominant. It was just taking those chances we just could not do, and that was so frustrating. But I'll give it to Kim Little. Okay, so Humberg give a 7. Chloe Kelly came on. I think you could see she was happy to come back to the Emirates. I can't really give her a high of a score because I feel like it's a bit harsh for me to give her too much of a low score or a really high score. I think it's just really good to see her back into this team, back with the club and play at the Emirates, where you can see she's very happy here. And I'll probably give her a 6. I think not much I can say about Chloe Kelly. Same with Kadina. I think she did well when she came on. Probably give her a 6 as well. Pullover again. Probably give her the same. Um, I think she does. I think what I can say about Pullover is that she can struggle to get into games at times. I think she can struggle to adapt when she hasn't really been part of the game, which she does struggle with. But yeah, I do feel like maybe in time she will be better and she will get better adapting to this team. But I think so far that's definitely an area of the game where she could improve because she isn't a starter. And I do feel like we need to give her a bit of a chance and see if it works, it works. If it doesn't, we probably should move her on. But I can't give her a high score because I don't think she did too much to really affect the game. But hopefully we'll see her get more time, and it was lovely to see how happy she was with that trophy. You could tell it meant a lot to her. Let me just check. I think that's pretty it with the subs. Yeah, so obviously we had other subs which we didn't use, and obviously Dumbstar came on. I can't really say too much about her. I'll probably give her a 5. I can't give her a high rating. Obviously she came on later in the game, 131 minutes she came in. So yeah, we were playing quite a lot of football in that game. Obviously, guys, if that's the player ratings, that's pretty much my thoughts on the game. I have been chatting now for nearly half an hour. So if you guys have got any questions, do drop them in. And thank you to AFC Gunner for your question. He'll go in the summer. That is a tough one with the women's team because there are a lot of players out of contract. I think for me, I think we're going to see Kadina go. Obviously, McCabe's going. Zinsberger potentially. I think we should move her on. Maybe Pelova. I want to keep Emily Fox. It's important we give Kim Little as much time as she can. I know Caldenti's contract is here till 2027, so I think she's got a bit of time here. But it's so difficult with these players because you just don't really know how long they're going to be here for. But I really do hope she will be here. Like Leah, Emily Fox will be here for a while because they are so crucial for this team. But yeah, I think we're going to move on a few players. I think we're going to have a really big window. I'm not going to lie, I do think we're going to have quite a busy window. And let's just hope we get the silverware that we need this season. But yeah, to answer your question, yeah, I think we're going to see a few players leave. Not too many, but I think we'll see a few go. But yeah, if you guys do have any last questions you want to send in, as I will be ending this in a few minutes, I just wanted to come on here to give a bit of an update about the latest with the women's team. Obviously, I will be doing a preview pretty soon about the Man City game that's coming up this weekend. I'll probably do a watch along again for that one. But really happy with the trophy. Feels great to win some silverware for the season. And hopefully this will do the team a lot of good with the confidence. But yeah, thank you for watching my video today. I hope you'll have enjoyed it. It's been great to interact, chat with you guys, and I hope you have enjoyed the video. And thank you for watching, guys. It's been great to see all of you guys in here today. And yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful evening. And like I said before, my preview for the Arsenal men's team will be up tonight, maybe in about an hour. So do check that out. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys are liking, subscribing, and I will see you in my next video.